Yo, what up, YouTube? Back to you again with a horror movie review, and this time I'm doing spoiler talk for Stephen King's It. If you don't like spoilers, please check out the other review that I made before this, if you don't want to hear spoilers. But if you've seen the movie, definitely give this a watch, and yeah. So this movie, for you guys who don't know the story, it's basically about this town in Maine called Derry, and it's haunted by this supernatural force of evil that mainly takes the form of a clown, and it basically terrorizes and feeds and kills on young children. And these seven kids are supposedly losers, outcast, misfits, etc. They all are best friends, and they all encounter the creature, and they find out that it's been feeding and killing off like all the kids in the neighborhood and stuff, and they basically group together and try to kill it. And they thought they killed it when they were kids, and 30 years later it comes back, and they all have to reunite to basically go back to the town and basically try to kill it again. It's pretty much the whole premise of the film. Here's the front of the DVD, here's the spine, and here's the back. I'll show the disc inside. I love the movie so much that I have it on Blu-ray, which recently came out. Well, I recently got it in the mail yesterday. It's been out for a little while, but yeah, here's the front of the DVD. The Blu-ray. Here's the spine, and there's the back. I'll show the disc. It's actually a lot different than the other one that I showed you. It's plain red. So basically, if you're gonna buy it in the DVD format, side A, side B, one of those a flipper disc. I don't know why they put it on there. Don't ask me. But it's a two-part miniseries, so that's why like it's split onto two parts. The Blu-ray, like I said, plays all the way through. Stuff like that. The only thing that's a little bit disappointing is that they didn't add in the rest of the scene where there's like where you see Stan's wife finds out that he committed suicide, and when Bill checks into the hotel, stuff like that. But other than that, it's a very, very good movie. It's classic of horror. Like you can't go wrong with Tim Curry. Tim Curry like kills it in this movie, and this is his best performance. Scratch out everything else. This is the best film he's ever done, in my opinion. If you don't think that this is the best film he ever did, that's fine. I'm just saying my personal opinion. But there isn't actually any backstory about the creature, it, or Pennywise for that matter. But it's actually a book by Stephen King, for you guys who don't know that. He's like the king of horror. Everyone knows who he is, pretty much. Well, at least everyone should know who he is, anyway. But yeah, it's a very nice back cover. Very nice. I'd say that the back cover, the back art on this one is a lot better than the back artwork on this. In my opinion, you can't go wrong with this back cover. It just looks really cool. I recently watched this on Blu-ray today, and I have to say I was pretty impressed with the picture quality. The picture quality looks a lot brighter than the DVD version. So if you own this version, you might be okay, but I recommend getting this version. It's a catalog title, so catalog titles usually go out of print, so if you want to pick this up at Amazon for about $10, I highly recommend you do it soon. You can get it on Prime for about $10. That's what I did, and you can get it for free 2-day shipping. You have to pay shipping, you can just like pay the price and you'll get it in 2 days. Very good price, very good release. After watching it again, I haven't watched it in a while, but after watching it recently, it's very good on Blu-ray. Definitely going to watch it again, but this time I'm going to watch this version. It's because, where I'm going next, where I'm going to watch it, doesn't have a Blu-ray player, so I'm just going to bring the DVD format of it. But yeah, I still think that the Blu-ray version is better, though. But anyway, there's actually no more, there's, like I said, there's not any backstory about the creature, it, or Pennywise. But there is, they actually explain more about it in the novel, and it's a very good novel too, so if you want to read the book first, I highly recommend that, and then definitely pick the movie up. But they actually do explain at the end of this movie how that the creature is actually not a clown, but like a giant spider demon, and I thought that was pretty cool. A lot of people crapped on that, but I personally thought it was pretty cool because, like like I've always thought that spiders and clowns were pretty cool, but I think that clowns are a lot scarier than spiders. Although I'm not afraid of clowns or spiders, but I think that clowns are a lot more scary looking, if you know what I mean. But yeah. And they actually explain like a lot more like in the novel how like that like he was like a demonic being like who existed like years before like the universe was like created and all that good stuff. Well, not good stuff, but interesting stuff. And then like how like that they how like Stephen King said that how like his enemy the turtle was like the only thing that could destroy him. Well, her in that matter, because they actually say in the book that it's actually a female. But yeah, it's a very, very good story. It scared the hell out of me as a kid. At the end, when you see end of part one, and you see Stan's suicide, well, you see like the results of what happened. You actually see it, and the best part about this movie is that it's a TV movie. So even though it's scary, like it's not really like all bloody and gore and stuff like that. But there's gonna be a remake, and I do think that it needs a lot of gore in it because like if it's just like if they just copy this version, then it's just not going to be any good. But in my opinion, they needed to go like totally like out of whack on the remake. Like it should be like with like gore, all that stuff. And it's supposed to have it's supposed to be a theatrical release. There was rumors that it was going to be a TV release, but it's actually not true. It's going to be a theatrical release, so that should be really good. It's going to be closer to the book too, as far as I know. So that should be also very interesting to see. It's going to be split into two movies. First movie that's coming out next year will be based on the segment when they're kids, and the second movie is going to be on the segment when they're all adults. And yeah, it's a very good story. My mom was pissed at me for watching this so many times when I was a kid. I watched this when I was like 7. I remember watching it on TV with my grandfather, and I got hooked on this movie. I mean, I couldn't get enough of it. I love the acting, I love the plot, I love the characters. Like I like how the movie like takes its like turns, like especially like when you find out like all the characters' personalities and like like what they all went through, how they reunite as adults and all that stuff. So it's a very very interesting plot, and Stephen King is once again just an amazing writer. He's one of my favorite authors of all time, and like you just can't go wrong with Stephen King, and you just can't go wrong with this like all these cast of actors. I mean, you got Harry Anderson from Night Court, you got Dennis Christopher, what's his name, Richard Mazer from My Girl, My Girl 2. He was the I think it was like I think Dan Aykroyd was, I don't know where he was. I don't know what he was. I think he was like a doctor type guy or something. I don't know. But anyway, he played his friend. Ned O'Toole from Superman 3. You got Tim Reid from Sister Sister. You got John Ritter from 8 Simple Rules, Three's Company. You got Richard Thomas from The Waltons. And you also got Tim Curry from Rocky Horror Picture Show, Legend, Clue, all those good ones. So yeah, you can't go wrong with the cast, and especially the actors and actress, the actors who play the kids, and also the actress who play the girl Beverly. There's very likable characters in this, and it's very sad that that two of the kids out of the 7 actually get killed. So yeah, it's pretty crappy, but I mean, it's the way Stephen King wrote it, and I respect that. But yeah, it's a very very good movie, and I like how like the ending just worked. It worked perfectly, and like how everything just came to an end, and how it was just like happy ending, all that. And it's just all in all just a fun movie to watch around Halloween and stuff like that. So yeah, if you like the movie, or if you like the book, definitely pick it up. You can get it for pretty cheap nowadays, especially the Blu-ray that came out not too long ago. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully it wasn't too long for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.